Yeah, the best thing which I learned here is about the main session which I attended, like how can we tackle the corruption mostly, and areas of education, because education is the biggest. In every country, is the largest civil servants belong to the education. So we had good learning. So that's why we can give our inputs as a technical advisors and the policy making levels. We can advise better advices on them. And second thing which I found it made conducive was how can we prevent corruption, especially in attaining the Millennium Development Goals, which I learned a couple of good experiences from them, and which is almost thematic and cross-cutting in nature. So it's a good learning.
As a civil society leader coming from Armenia, it's really very, very encouraging and inspiring for me to learn all these good practices presented by the speakers and during the workshop of the conference. And some of these examples are really can become a good start for us as an NGO leader and NGO representative from my country. There were really, really very, very encourages people worldwide in very, very many countries, that I think that we will use these examples in my country and to achieve great success in a struggle against corruption.
It is a new thing for me about the climate change, because climate change is a new topic everywhere. Everybody is talking about the climate change, and also about the forest scheme, because you can see the climate now is changed from year to year and from year to year. So it is the new thing that I have learned from this conference. And for the future, after I come back to Cambodia, I could integrate the concept how to work to fight the corruption related with the climate change, because climate change is it's a big issue that all the countries have to consider and to integrate in the agendas of the strategy plan of the civil society organization, also with the government side.
I learned a lot about communication and media material, so that when I come back to Habitats, I can do the same material, I can develop the same. And this conference, actually, I can meet quite a lot of international experts, and wow, the networking is quite good. Not only in transparency, but also in media and communication network. The thing which I like the most is IACC cinema. I haven't never done or made any cinema like that for any conference in Vietnam, but maybe when I come back I would do the same.
Apart from plenary sessions, about 40 plus workshops are being held. So there are many different subjects. So I choose some subjects, some of the areas where I can learn minutely, thoroughly, and this is a totally highly professional thing. But I want, when I return to Bangladesh, I will speak to the people, especially in a seminar and a workshop before an intelligentsia, people who are public servants, also media, about what we have learned, especially the international learning.
From here we can learn the different dynamics of corruption and the practical experiences and the ideas from the different part of the world, which we can replicate in the country. And I will definitely like to replicate the most of the learnings, especially from the developing countries, that they have been suffering from the corruption, and also they have some good examples and the success stories about fighting corruption. So that will be useful in a country like Nepal.
We believe we should gather all of the people opinion, public opinion, to train all of the people to doing act against corruption.
در این راستا کمک بکنه. البته
I work in southern Sudan. This is a country that has been in a war for over 21 years, and now after the signing of the comprehensive peace agreement, the issue of corruption is certainly something that needs to be tackled from all sides, and all stakeholders need to be participating and contributing to actually ensure that corruption is avoided. What I take out of this conference is that I realize the fight is not just for one person, but rather all the countries in the world. We all need to sort of work together to really fight corruption in our areas, in our work, but also to ensure that the civil society in particular all over, it's strengthened in order to be able to demand the government what it should do. Thank you.